looks like we're good. Make sure there ain't no sound coming through. What is going on, everybody? The Beast is back. Had to take a little bit of a week off. Some things got in the way. But we are here now. We're going to be calling the Buffalo Bills Cincinatti Bengals playoff game. Doing a little bit of live casting for you. And as you can see, I am in the studio alone today. Cody could not make it. It's snowing just like it is in Buffalo right now. Starting to come down a little bit. But I do want to say thanks to him and Bryson for taking over and taking the reins last week when I couldn't do it. You guys did an awesome job. Just thank you and fantastic job on that. We will be starting here in a few minutes. But yeah, it's playoff football, snowy playoff football. So we'll be jumping in here in just a little bit. I do have the chat MVP from the last week that I did it. I'm going to go ahead and pop that up. That is Eva. Whoever's the chat MVP of the week, the following Gamecast or LiveCast, I'll be putting your name up there in that trophy spot there. So make sure you're just being active in the chat. Makes for a heck of a better stream. But right now we're just waiting for kickoff. Assuming we can see the TV with all the snow that's coming down. Should be starting here soon, so stick with me and we'll be right back. Josh Allen, Joe Burrow, the anticipated Week 17 rematch. Allen and the Bills look to put a leash on the Cincinnati Bengals. Buffalo is 7-1 this year playing at home. Can they tame the beasts, or will the Bengals remain undefeated against the AFC? Stick around and find out. Kickoff coming soon. All right, welcome back. It looks like the Bills won the toss. They are kicking the ball to Cincy. ESPN has this matchup 67% Buffalo, 33% Cincy. At home, I could see why that's a little high. In the game before that got canceled, Cincy only let them score a touchdown, I do believe. So a little better than I expected out of the Bengals. Let's see, for Cody's sake, when he shows up, Buffalo is -6. The over-under is 48.5. So that's going to be a tough one. If you're in the chat, Cody, let me know. Or if you're even watching yet. But we are about to get started here. Kick is underway. Ball handled at the 1-yard line, brought back out. Decent return out to about the 20. Travion Williams on the return. Both teams doing very well this year. Obviously, Joe Burrow and Cincy kind of shocking me more than I expected. You got the Bengals going right to left on the TV. Looks like Burrow and shotgun, 2 receivers at the top, and it'll be a quick pass brought out to about the 27-yard line. His first target, Jamar Chase. That'll bring up 2nd and 4. And again, it's a snowy one today. It doesn't show any signs of stopping yet, so we'll see how crazy this field gets. One receiver, top and bottom of the screen, and it'll be a handoff right up the middle. Going up the right seam, picking up the first down. Picking up about 5 yards was Joe Mixon. What's up, Bryson? Glad you're in the chat. Also in the chat, like I mentioned, there's the chat MVP from last week. Just be active in the chat. We'll get your name in there. Jamar Chase in motion, running down to the bottom of your screen. Fake handoff to Mixon. Burrow steps up in the pocket, and he'll launch it deep. It'll be Tyler Boyd reaching about the 45-yard line. Bryson, you guys did awesome last week. Thank you for stepping up and handling that when I couldn't make it. You guys did great. That was a nice pass by Joe Burrow. It looks like you got a tight set. You got one receiver down on the bottom of your screen, handoff. A little quick pitch to Joe Mixon. He'll take it up kind of the middle. Pick up almost 10 yards. And I think this snow, if it keeps coming down, is going to be good for the Bengals. They have a great run game. And obviously, if you can't throw the ball, got to go on the ground. I don't see them having an issue with that. Split receivers, 2 top, 2 bottom. Quick pass. Number 88 for the catch, just shy of the first down. That'll bring up 2nd and 3 for the Bengals. We're kind of chugging along so far on their first drive. Getting a good rhythm going. 12 minutes into the first. 12 minutes left of the first. 3 minutes into the game. 2nd and 3. 2 backs. Nope. Now 1 back. Jamar Chase moving to the bottom of your screen. Receiver on top. 2 on bottom. Joe Burrow steps up, and he'll let it go. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Jamar Chase. There's that connection. So clean, so quick. Touchdown. It didn't look like they really tried much at all in that drive. Just kind of doing what they had to do, picking up even the small yards, get you somewhere. We'll see if they can tack on this extra point here. And he will. So Bengals first drive coming out with the early lead. Be 7-0. We'll see what the Bills can do with their first drive. Bryson, are you going to want to be doing this a little bit more? I know Heather mentioned something that you like doing it. And also tell your dad to let me know what he has bets-wise. If it was me, I'd probably take... It's a tough one. I'm inclined to take the Bills on this one. I understand, like I said earlier, Cincy only let the Bengals put up a field goal in the last game that got canceled. And it looks like they're moving pretty well right now, but it's home field. It's that if you've never been to Highmark, it's a crazy atmosphere. It's a very loud stadium. The fans do a great job of getting into the football game and being a part of the team. And it's just super fun. Bills fans are awesome. However, it's going to be tough for me to pick this one, like I said, just because of I do have a little bit of a bias. They have the Bills, and I would probably take the Bills as well. They is ESPN. I would probably take the Bills as well. That -6. I think it's going to be a very close game when you add these two dominant teams in the AFC, plus the fact that it's almost a blizzard out there. It should be a good game. But right now I'm taking the Bills. As much as I don't want to see them go, and I only say that because I do like to see new people in the playoffs. I like the Jags being in there. It's good to see, or it was good to see, Giants come in and play what little time they had in here. I just like to see the new competition in there, see how they handle things. And obviously new teams haven't handled things well yet. So it'll be kicked off at about the 1 yard line is where he brings it in. And he'll bring it out to about the 22 yard line. Josh Allen, 352 passing yards, 3 giveaways, 7 sacks. That's all-time versus Miami. What? Oh, they were probably talking about last game. See, it's stuff like that. Give me all times against Cincy. Looks like you got a man in motion, and he's still in motion, going on a little wheel route to the top of your screen. Isaiah McKenzie will catch it for a gain of 1. Dude was running forever. Bring up 2nd and 8. I got 2. Bill's going left to right in your screen. You got 3 receivers at the bottom, 1 on top. And a quick pass to the top of your screen. And there's the first connection to Stephon Diggs for a gain of about 3 yards. Bring up a 3rd down. Since he's had a little bit of a quiet year, at least from what I've seen, no crazy headlines this year. Just kind of getting the job done in the division and trying to make it happen in the playoffs too. Looks like you got Diggs moving back to the top of your screen. Oh, and the pressure almost got to him, and he overthrew Diggs. Bring up 4th down. They'll punt it away. That pressure was close. Close enough to distract him, not really enough to make him go too nuts. But it did its job. You got a little overthrown. I don't even know who they're... Oh, yeah, duh. That was a good punt. A little bit of leg action already. About the 15-yard line. He'll bring it out to about the 29. I'm never going to remember this guy's name. That was Trent Taylor, number 11 from Cincy. And if anybody out there is watching, I doubt you are. If you want to sponsor the show, let us know. We can do live reads where I just read off an ad as we are, or we can do pre-recorded video ads. It's kind of a win-win for both of us, both parties. You sponsor us, and we help you reach dozen new customers. If it sounds good, let us know. You can reach us at sportsbeast, S-P-O-R-T-Z, beast, at yahoo.com, or send us a message on the Sports Beast Facebook page. I'm going to practice those. I'm going to get that down real good. But as of right now, since he's still up 7-0, great first drive. Defense did their part for the Bills. I almost said the Bengals. Defense did their part on the Buffalo Bills' first drive. Not really giving up a whole lot and making them punt it away. Obviously, keys to success in a game like this. Belichick said it best. Do your job. Again, if you're watching, let me know that you're watching in the chat. It's playoff football. We had it last night. Jacksonville, KC. Jacksonville held its own for a little while, especially seeing Patrick Mahomes get hurt. Somebody landed on his ankle, and he hobbled around throughout the whole game. Still played the whole game, though. 27-20, KC winning that one. And Philly just dominating the Giants last night, 38-7. I shut it off very quick because it wasn't even fun to watch. But yeah, Philly getting the win last night and moving on. Again, if you're watching, let me know. Yeah, Evan, no Cody today, and congratulations for being the chat MVP for the last time I was here. I had to work last time, or last Sunday, so I wasn't able to make it. But your name's in the corner and will be this whole livecast. Joe Burrow with a handoff, Mixon right up the middle for a gain of about 4. Let me know, like I was saying, let me know in the chat who you have winning. Who do you think is going to win the Super Bowl? I like the Niners over there. Philly and the Niners matchup would be a great division. Conference championship. But I think I might take the Niners. And here's a big run by Mixon out to the 50-yard line on just a simple up the middle handoff. Again, like I'm saying, that's going to be key. Keep it on the ground. Try not to fumble the ball. Good block. Good block to open up that hole for Mixon to get into the secondary. That was a good run. 49ers going all the way. I would love to see them win, especially with the team they have. First and 10, ball at the 49-yard line. And it'll be caught at the top of the screen by Higgins. T. Higgins seeing his first catch of the day. The 49ers team is just so... There's so many weapons and they're so well-rounded. Even with Brock Purdy. I mean, Brock Purdy looking like Tom Brady right now. Dude, he just amazed me from the first time he started. 2nd and 4 for the Bengals. Another handoff up the middle just to get the first down, and it looked like he got it. Samaje Perine. They haven't shown it yet, but he will pick up the first down. And then, of course, you got to go to a Joe Coolad. And of course, they're just saying Joe Burrow's already broken all the team playoff history stats. Step back. He'll dump it off a little bit. Number 85 is that Tyler Boyd. Keep it on the ground. I'm sorry, Higgins. Sorry. Gain of 10. Another first down. Moving the chains. That's all you got to do. If it's working, keep at it. You don't got to go too crazy downfield, which is kind of what you want to see from Buffalo because they're pros at it. Got 2 receivers on the top, 1 on bottom, man in motion. Jamar Chase will get a handoff, and he'll pick up 3 yards. That was the slowest handoff I've ever seen. He just basically trotted along behind his defenders, or behind his blockers. I don't think I've given enough credit to Cincy this year. I knew they were going to be one of the better teams in at least the North, but that's because the North sucks. Little dump off for Joe Burrow. And he'll get pushed from behind, picking up a good gain. Where are they going to spot this thing? Perine slipping out. Getting the catch about 2 yards away. It depends on where they spot it. 3rd down right now. 3rd and 3. So a good chunk of yardage on that. What I thought was going to be blown up play. he really was running in slow-mo. Like the game, like Madden was glitching or something. Like it was lagging. 3 yards to go. You have T. Higgins at the top of your screen. 2 receivers at the bottom. Burrow and shotgun. I don't know if it was a false start, but Nope, it's going to be offsides. They let him play through. But penalty Pete, welcome to the playoffs, buddy. Offsides, defense. Now, I saw this guy's name, Basham. I'm going to butcher that thing. Boogie Basham. Basham, something like that. First and 10, ball on the 20. Oh, it looks like the 19-yard line, in between the 19 and 18. Joe Burrow, little dump off pass to Mixon at the bottom of your screen, and he'll bring it out to about the 12. Bring up 2nd and 5. 4:40 left in the first quarter. Since he's still up 7-0, just moving the ball slow, being smart with it. Got one receiver at the bottom of your screen. Looks like it's going to be a run play, and it will be Mixon trying to get out to the outside, and he'll get a 2-yard loss. Look like Milano coming up to stop that. Bryson, you still watching, or is your dad on yet? And what's he making? Third and 7. Burrow pump fake to the top of your screen. In the end zone. Touchdown again. Just out of nowhere. Hayden Hurst comes up, just sits in the end zone, wide open, adding to that lead. That was the most unexciting drive, but the smartest thing, the smartest way to put it in the end zone that I've seen a team. You know, they didn't, no bomb plays. That might have been the longest throw of the game so far. That they were 10 plays, 72 yards. Had the ball for almost 6.5 minutes. But it seemed like they could not. But it seemed like they could not mess that drive up, and they didn't. And I'm sorry, too excited. Touchdown. And let's get you the correct score up here. So now 14-0. Cincy. Belgian waffles, croissants, eggs, hash browns. Dude's having a feast. It's Daddy-O. I'm assuming that's Cody. Cody, did you bet this game? And if you did, what was it? Who'd you take? Because like I said earlier, I don't know if you were here for that. I would probably take the Bills on this one. It ain't looking good right now. But there's still a ton of football left. Over under 48. It's going to come down to crunch time. It's snowing. That's a tough one. These are high-powered offenses. I would probably... 48.5. That's going to be tough. I'd probably take the under. Since he's doing pretty well right now, though. Daddy-O. Yeah, I know. Also, Cody, I put a chat up on YouTube. I don't know if it comes in through the aggregated chat. So you took the over, you took Cincy. I didn't see I put a poll up on the YouTube chat. I didn't know if it was going to come in through the aggregated chat on my other screen. So I don't know if that's something you only can see or if I can see it too. Or or if I'm supposed to be able to see it. Yo, chicken quesadillas are awesome. I love them. So I love making chicken quesadillas, but I'll make like 100 of them and eat like 3. Just ate. I'm hungry again. Cody, how are you commenting on both? You're just switching back and forth. And this will be, looks like a touchback on the kickoff, so nothing crazy happening there. And the Buffalo Bills will take over. Sorry, YouTube falls behind. Yeah, no. Yeah, it is easy. No, I don't see any of mine from Facebook over on YouTube. No, I was wondering if you saw the poll. This will be a handoff right up the middle for, looks like Singletary. Gain of about 4. Yeah, Cody, I was just saying, I wasn't sure if you saw the poll on Facebook. How's the weather where you are? It hasn't stopped snowing, but the roads are finally just starting to get covered. And you can do, they're big snowflakes too. Make me sound like a weird snow enthusiast. 2nd 7 for Buffalo. You got a man in motion. Almost slipping, but he'll hand the ball off to Cook for a gain of 2 yards. Took it down to the bottom of your screen. It looks like when I just bring up the YouTube, it's only on YouTube. It's not in my aggregated chat. Kids not having any glue out front. Ball just on the backside of the 30-yard line. 2:20 to go. 3rd and 5. Pressure coming in, and he'll get it away. No whistles are blown, though. Pressure came in hot on Allen. And he was hit, but it looked like, to me anyways, he was able to throw it away. And they're saying 4th and 5. So he was able to get it off. It was like a Big Ben. He just stood there and took the shot. Stayed up and was able to get it off. Incomplete, obviously. But this Bengals team looking mad good. That'll bring up a little leg action. Buffalo punting off for the 2nd straight drive. That was a good punt all the way back to the 20. He's still on his feet out to about the 20, looked like the 35. Taylor again on the return. While they're going to break, while they're switching sides there, if you like gaming, make sure you're checking out the Graveyard. My brother Brandon, obviously, he's got a gaming channel over there on YouTube. We're trying to get him a bigger presence on Facebook as well. But we're working on it. So make sure you go check him out. Plays a ton of games. He even does like, what's the word I'm looking for? Back in the old, some reminiscent days, some nostalgic is the word I was looking for. Plays those nostalgic games for him. Makes content very good. Puts out a ton of it. So make sure you're checking him out. You'll have fun. You won't be disappointed. And show him some support, and I and he would really appreciate it. Also, Ballers on a Budget. Obviously, you watched the stream last week from him. Make sure you're checking him out. You'll have fun. You won't be disappointed. And show him some support, and I and he would really appreciate it. Also, Ballers on a Budget. Obviously, you watched the stream last week from him. Make sure you're checking him out. puts out great sports content, a little bit different from what we do here, but you get the same feel. Very knowledgeable, obviously. Big better. Loves talking about the bets. This is so far behind. So make sure you're checking out Ballers on a Budget on Facebook, YouTube. I think he's got Twitter and maybe TikTok. I don't know if he ever set that up or not. Cody, you'll have to let me know. But yeah, just go show them some love and some support. Make sure you're slashing that like button. And also, if you're liking the content here, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe if you want to, follow, whatever. I do have 69 followers on Facebook now, so don't want to change that number. So it's such a different atmosphere when you're down here by yourself. You're just talking to the wall, basically. But it's a good time, as always. Football's on, so I can't be too disappointed. I think I said this in the previous stream. This is like the best time and worst time all at the same time in playoffs. Because it's about to get real good game-wise. But, it's almost over, so that always sucks. 2 receivers at the top of your screen for Cincy. Quick hike it, and he'll go right up the middle. First incomplete. Tried to hit him about 10 yards down. But he just couldn't hold on to it. Looks like it was, who was that? Mitchell Wilcox? I couldn't see the last number, 84, I think. Don't show the first incompletion replay. That's dumb. Almost the 2-minute mark in the first quarter. Receivers all spread out more at the top of your screen. He'll take a step back. Just out of the reach of the defender. It's been good defense so far by Buffalo. Tried to hit Jamar Chase at the top of your screen, and it was just a hand length away from Dane Jackson. You're dumb, 69 followers. I know. As soon as I said it, I was like, that's why it's weird. And again, deep pass actually connects this time. Number 16, Trenton Irvin up the middle. Kind of middle top area, kind of that top seam. That was a good pass, only putting it to where he can get it. 2 defenders on either, or one defender on either side of him. That was a good pass. A minute and 40 to go in the first quarter. Ref standing there for something. Who knows? Changing the clock. A minute and 58 now. Joe Burrow today, 10 completions on 7 different receivers. Looks like you got 2 receivers on top, 2 on bottom. Burrow in shotgun. Back right next to him. Looked like Joe Mixon. And he'll air it out. Not able to hold on. Tyler Boyd tried to get the one-hand grab. It's a beautiful throw, just not able to reel it in. Immediately defender grabbing the neck. Wow, what a pass. So far, this is the first time where the defense actually looks like it's putting in work. The Buffalo defense. Receivers all over the place. Handoff right up the middle. Mixon. Gain of 2. They'll give him 2.5. Bringing up a 3rd down. With a minute and 25 left. 3rd and 7 yards to go. Snow still coming down. minute left to play in the first. Again, Bengals going right to left on your TV screen. You got a lone receiver at the top. Pressure coming in. Burrow stepping up. And he'll be taken down 3 yards behind the line of scrimmage. A little Matt Milano action. The first drive where Cincy actually looked bad so far. Obviously, we're only one quarter in, but defense was just playing better. Simple as that. A little bit of Cincy leg action. Punt from about the 45. Look like it'll drop at about the 20. Yep, right at the 20. So 6 minutes left to go in the first. 6 seconds. Buffalo will take over. Bengals still up 14-0. Bet the NFL wishes they made an AFC promo for Bengals Chiefs instead. Nah, they're going to go crazy and be like, this is the matchup, the sentimental matchup. They already said DeMar was there. They're just playing on emotions right now. Receivers all spread out. 3 receivers, got a back next to Josh Allen in shotgun. He'll step up. He's sacked. Brought down by number 58, Joseph Osai. Don't know if I said that right. Looked like Bell had a little bit of, Von Bell had a little bit to do with it as well. So far, tough go for Josh Allen and the Bills. But defenses are stepping up now, so NFL was pre-selling tickets for Bills and Chiefs, I guess, completely writing off the Bengals. Oh, I see. I see what you mean. Mixon was pissed. Well, I'm sure he is, or he was. That is kind of messed up, though. Why pre-sell them if the game's not even set yet? Because you know they're going to be doing something stupid, like you can't transfer the money to the Chiefs-Bengals if it were to happen. You'll have to get it returned, which takes a week to get back into your account, and then buy regular tickets. And at that point, the pre-sale is just stupid anyway. So why not wait? I'm going to be honest, like I told you earlier, I took the Buffalo to win, but I do want Cincy to beat Buffalo today. Like it doesn't really matter to me because obviously my team's not in it, but I think Cincy would make future games interesting. And obviously from a Bills fan standpoint, you're going to say that's not true, but it's a lot of Josh Allen and big splash play, not splash plays, but big plays. Like, yes, that's what you want to see. I get it. But to me, like this drive, the second Bengals second drive in, where they just kind of got out there, passed it 10 yards, ran it another 5, 10 yards, 10 yards. I mean, I like to see things that are well put together. And you don't always get that with Buffalo. who will be taking over. You got two at the top of your screen, receivers. Josh Allen stepping back. He'll be complete down to the, what is that, the 42-yard line? Well past another first down. Good route, just kind of sat there in between them. Sat in between the defenders, and he was able to pass it off. Two receivers at the bottom of your screen. Shotgun set. Fake handoff. Keeper for Allen. He'll be brought down at the 4-yard line. For Josh Allen's first run of the day. I didn't even think about it, but yeah. Ball on the 30, looks like 38.25-yard line. 2nd and 6. I gotta change my. And it'll be passed again. Hit him about the 50-yard line with the diving catch. Looks like that is Gabe Davis on the reception. Cody, I'd probably take. They playing with anger now, yeah. Over under. I'd probably take under. Weather conditions. I don't know. It's a tough one, but I'd probably take the under. Another quick pass from Josh Allen hitting Stephon Diggs at the top of your screen, telling him to get that ball up. He wants that running room. He wants those yaks. Second and third for the Buffalo Bills. 13 minutes to go in the half. Fake handoff, a little dump off to number 11, and he'll get the running room. Looks like Cole Beasley bringing it out to about the 30-yard line. Looks like this offense is starting to come together now. And again, no crazy big plays. Just getting it done in the weather they're provided. Pressure again. Josh Allen will sling this ball away. 2nd and 10. Well, the Bengals have been doing a good job of. But 2-0 on spread. Oh, 0-2. I gotcha. But this Bengals defense has been pretty consistent so far. I mean, it's a 4-quarter game, so you can easily screw up. That's the Chargers. You got to play all 4 quarters. And it'll be a handoff brought down to the bottom of your screen by Cook. Just short of a first down. Looked like he picked up 8 or 9 yards on that run. Be 3rd and 2. Two receivers at the top, almost lined up back to back, and it'll be a handoff. Cook, did he get the first down? It looked like he got over a little, but they're going to mark him shy. Up the middle, chugging up the middle was Cook. Looked like he picked up 2 yards, but since his defense slung him back. For those of you watching, let me know you're here. Let me know in the chat. Say what's up. So you got a man in motion. Back for the push. Josh Allen keeps. Looks like he got it. About a half a yard over that first down line. And that was Gabe Davis. Was it Gabe Davis? Yes. On the helping Josh Allen over the line for a split second. Looked like he almost lost the ball, too. That'll bring up a new set of downs for Buffalo. Diggs moving down to the bottom of your screen. 2-2, top-bottom set. Pressure again. He's able to slip away, but I think he was down. Ball comes out. It might have been a little bit of a holding and able to get him to enable Josh Allen to slip out. Yep. Oh, sorry, Pete. Get you a little late action here. They're getting to him. Yep. Holding. Number 92 got held. He plays it off a little bit like a LeBron James flop, but he did get held a little bit. 10 minutes to go in the half. 1st and 20 for Buffalo. Ball on Cincy's 31. It'll be a handoff. Little kind of draw action. Looks like Cook was the running back on that one. Gain of a few. Second and 16 now. 3 receivers at the top. Man in motion also to the top. Pressure coming in. Wide open number 10 at the top of your screen. Shakir with the catch. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Khalil Shakir. Just a beautiful catch. Josh Allen took a little bit of a hit. Ball now moves to the 4-yard line. So 1st and goal for the Buffalo Bills. Closest they've been to the end zone all game. Handoff, and the defense gets in right away. It'll be a 1-yard loss or no gain. He was pretty close, depending on the spot. Leave my man Brown alone. Yeah, but you're going to tell me he doesn't sell flops like a used car salesman? Receivers wide, shotgun set. Back to the left, quick pass. Keeper, Josh Allen. Still on his feet, getting pushed. That's going to be tough. I think he's going to be a yard or two shy. I think he could have got over, though. That was very close. See, this is what you expect from the Bills. Just Josh Allen to keep everything. Oh, that's real close. He's going to be down at like the 1-yard line. Another 3rd and goal. Gabe Davis in motion. And again, keeper. Here we go, Josh Allen. Finally gets in and immediately starts getting lippy with everybody. That's what I hate to see. Yeah. You got there to let those refs see those missed calls. I mean, you're not wrong. But he'll also get hit in the ankle and lay on the floor for 15 minutes. So Buffalo finally on the board. Can they add it on? Yep, beautifully right down the middle. Buffalo getting on the board, 7-14, Cincy now. Fumble. Yeah, I know, I saw that. Bron's just biding his time for his kid to get in. And then he'll go play a year for whoever drafts him. They're going to pay him like $8 to play for him. But he'll do it just so he can play with his kid, which I think is pretty cool. Get himself a new set of lungs. Yeah. Again, if you're watching, we do this pretty much just for fun, but also because me and Cody do not like the broadcasting that comes off the TV. So basically what this is, because we cannot show, obviously, NFL film, or we would just have the game on here. Basically, if you don't like the commentary, just mute it, because it's stupid anyways most of the time. If you don't like their commentary, just mute it, put us on, make sure your TV is synced up with us, because I know different places are more forward, more back. It's different everywhere. It's different in my houses. Or my house, sorry. I don't have houses. But yeah, we're just kind of Cody calls it a companion product, which is pretty good kind of description of what we're trying to do. Companion product where you're watching the game, but you're hearing us on something like Facebook or YouTube or something. So just throw us on if you want some entertainment. Or just listen to it in your garage or something while you're working. I don't know. I really don't care how you listen to it. This will be a touchback on the kickoff. Cincy will take over. All right, we got to see this Bengals offense kind of clap back now. Just got outplayed on defense by the Bills, so let's see what they can pull out. Two receivers, top and bottom of your screen. Bengals now going left to right on your screen. Jamar Chase moving down, motion to the bottom. Shotgun. Pirine beside him. Little dump off to Pirine at the top of the screen. Ball out to about the 30-yard line. Pickup of about 4.5. Be 2nd and 6. 7 minutes to go in the half. Another completed pass on the bottom of your screen looked like Hayden Hurst again. Are they going to give him the first down? Look like they will. Gain of about 6. I wish I could say I watched this with you guys. I legit put you guys on and put an earbud in and do my chores around the house. So do you listen to us while you're watching or while you're doing stuff? Because if so, I mean, that's all we're asking. It's not completely necessary that you watch the game with us. I know some people don't get too into football like we do. Up the middle for Mixon. He'll get away from it. New set of downs. Looked like 12 yards on that one. But if so, that's pretty much what I do. If I have stuff to do in the garage or I'm cleaning out the garage or something or cleaning out the basement, I'll put something on, put my headphones in, and I'll still be listening to it, but I won't be physically watching something. I mean, I'm good with that. I try to put as much into the visuals as I can to make it look a little nicer for the people that do watch. But if you're just a listener, that's fine as well. Burrow back to pass, way overthrown Jamar Chase at the top of your screen. And he's screaming he was held. That'll bring up 2nd and 10 for the Bengals. He held him a little as he was running by, but not much. Almost like a podcast. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. But yeah, if we could go live on a podcast as well, I think I would. Because like I was saying, it's not necessarily the visuals that make our show kind of what we do. Over the middle, number 88, 4th down, 40-yard line, 1st down. Hayden Hurst able to crowd that in. Just a quick pass over the middle. He's slanting from the right to the left. Just caught over the middle of the field. Beautiful play. Just under 5 minutes to go. Looks like you got a trio of defenders. Maybe one's going to be a blocker. Yep, P. Ryan chips. And it'll be past... I'm sorry, it wasn't P. Ryan. It was number 84, Mitchell Wilcox chips. And then he went out. Should have known. Tight end. What does that word even mean, Cody? Sounds like you only spoke German and tried to spell finding. My play-by-play whistle needs wetted. Man, it might be fiending. My play-by-play whistle needs wetted. Yeah. 2-back set. Jamar Chase will be motioned out. But hand the ball to the back. P. Ryan being brought down about the 50-yard line. I said P. Ryan and just spit everywhere. Just talk about being wetted. So far, just like the first two, consistent, not going too crazy. They did have the one play to the top of the screen for Jamar Chase. That was a little big. Defense came in screaming. Joe Burrow had to toss it away. Bring up 2nd and 10 for Cincy. Sound like Daffy Duck for a minute. I mean, I don't know the players enough to know the names like you guys do, but I understand what's going on. Yeah, that's all we're doing. And honestly, we have rosters. I don't know the names of every player. And I even get caught up. Joe Mixon. Quick handoff to the top of your screen. That's always half the battle. Yeah, we're just trying to bring commentary to a different, like a not so buttoned up kind of experience. You're not watching the news. You're here to be entertained. You're watching football to be entertained, whether we're here or not. That's what you're doing. So why not just add us and add a little bit more entertainment? No go to commercial. 14-7. Cincy still on top. 2 minutes and 45 seconds left to go in the half. 45 seconds till the 2-minute mark. Yeah, but I print out the rosters. I don't know everybody. I mean, even There's no way the commentators on TV know everybody. There's just no way. Because that means they would have to know 53 people from 32 teams. Whatever 53 times 32 is, I'll never know. But that's a lot of people to know the numbers of. You have 3 receivers at the bottom of your screen. Quick pass, Jamar Chase picking up the first down and more. He'll be brought down to about the 6-yard line. Cincy just chugging on this drive. I would assume there's 30 seconds left. I did it again. 30 seconds left to the 2-minute warning. I'm assuming they would just let this get as close as possible. Well, they're showing a replay. It's been a ton of time, so play clock time off by 1 second, so a little handoff. Joe Mixon got the little pitch, and he'll gain a yard. And your 2-minute warning is here. And it's especially hard when you're calling something, and the way we do it is a little different from the way, obviously, the professional commentators do it. When stuff starts to happen, like quick fumbles, crazy sacks, because you want to be, especially if it's a lineman, obviously I don't know every one of them, so you want to be as accurate as you can. I'll just call them by the number, and then doing that, obviously they usually show a replay. I'll look at the number and then be like, yep, that was so-and-so who got the sack. Calling our favorite teams, obviously the Steelers, and for Cody, the Browns. That's a little easier because it's teams we watch all the time and more than others. Highlights, replays, stuff like that. All right. Cody, thanks for sharing stuff. But yeah, it's just consistency and trying to be prepared enough. And obviously, we've only been doing this, what would you say, Cody? Not even half a season? I think there's only been like 3 or 4 LiveCasts. Maybe 5. But yeah, I mean, even the little that we've done so far, it's every time I click end. Sorry, that was loud. Every time I click end on the stream, I'm like, okay, that might have been a good one, or this is what I can improve on, and how can we make the next one better? Browns play-by-play is the hardest. Why? Oh, yeah, hardest to keep your cool? Yeah. No, I know. But player knowledge-wise, it's definitely easier. Like for them, I print them off just to have them, but you wouldn't even need those numbers and rosters and stuff. Yeah, it's been about 4 or 5 with 1 or 2 missed weeks. Oh yeah, it might be close to half a season because we missed like the first 2 that we actually scheduled. Red zone, deep pass, and he'll overthrow everybody out of the end zone. Joe Burrow, pressure was just coming in too hot. Nobody was open. And I'm assuming that's DeMar. You cannot see anything through the snow. He held up the heart symbol that I guess he does. I just don't pay attention to Buffalo enough. But I'm assuming they're showing him because it's DeMar. 3rd and goal, 1:55 left to go in the half. Ball on the 5-yard line. Wide receivers spread out everywhere. Joe Burrow trying to hit the corner, and again, overthrown flag. Pete, what was it? False start. Back him up. Ball in the 10. That was so minuscule. The hash slinging slasher. So still 3rd and goal. Ball on the 10-yard line now. Give him a little bit of room. Pressure coming in again. Touchdown! Just a quick pass right over the middle. Jamar Chase again. In the back of the end zone, able to keep his hands around it. Right now, 20-0. He's got 6 games with 2+ touchdowns. What beautiful. He wasn't even paying attention until like the last second for him to just whip his head around and find the ball, especially in the snow. That's incredible. Whatever, sponge boob. So we'll see if he knocks this extra point through. I don't know what's out and what's not. Looks like they're looking at it. They're showing a bunch of replay. I can't tell with the snow what's out and what's not. But it looks like he's in. That didn't even look like the same play. Control 1. Is the black in? I don't know. Is the blue in? I don't know what color that is. My boy. Oh, they're seeing if he had possession. But that's very close. Oh, it does bounce out there. And this is why I don't change the points right when they score. Because I don't want to have to go back in and rechange it. Yeah, it looks like he is in bounds, but I just seen it on the last replay that ball does pop out a little bit when his elbow hits. Yeah, he doesn't even have his hands on it. His hands are around the defender's hands. That ball is jarred loose. Yeah. Good call. Great call. Yeah, when you're looking back at it, you can see he's got his hands around the defender's hands and nowhere even near the ball anymore. It's so crazy how quick that turned from a touchdown to nothing. Yeah, you see it. It's just floating in his lap. McPherson trying to add the extra point. I'm sorry. Trying to add 3 points. Trying to add the field goal. And he'll bang it through. 17-7. Cincy's still on top. Good call. Yeah, like I said, I thought it was a good call too. Leg action, baby. Cody, I do want to get that merch like finalized and ready to go. Maybe after football's done, we can get all the merch finalized, good to go. And then that way next year, as soon as the season's out starts, we can put it out right away. Just a thought. Let me know what you think, because I want to get that going so bad, but I don't want to rush it and have it be garbage either. So it looks like we got 100% Cincy on the voting thing, and I swear to God, if it ends 50-50 somehow, some way, I'm gonna go crazy. That's almost a full minute. YouTube felled it back a full minute just from being live. That's crazy. I'm re-voting right now. Yeah. For whoever's not 100%. Handoff, crowd at the end zone. Brought out pretty good. With 1:40 left to go in the half. So right now the poll is 100% Cincy winning. Let's see if ESPN's changed yet. Nope, still the same. I always like to see if they just change it just to try to get a better whatever. A quick pass over the middle from Josh Allen. Number 88 brought down quick. Dawson Knox. 5 yards shy of the first down. Bring up second down. 1:25 left. Ball in the 25. Two receivers at the top of your screen. Buffalo moving right to left. Josh Allen again over the middle. Batted down by the line. Number 92. I got to look at defense to be able to find him. B.J. Hill with the batted pass. Buffalo Bills scored in the last 2 minutes of the first half in the last, I think it said 4 playoff games. Defense coming in hot. Looks like a catch. Pass to the bottom of your screen. Dawson Knox again. Just a quick little out route there. Able to create enough space to control, feet down, move the chains. 1st and 10. 1:10 to go. 2 receivers at the top. Allen steps back. Deep throw. Caught over 2 defenders. What a catch. Gabe Davis. It was hard to find because I wasn't looking at the right sheet. Looks like they're about 6 yards shy of the field goal mark. Tight line. Batted down again by the Cincy defense. This O-line is showing up. A minute to go. 5 yards to at least try to get points on the board. Yeah. How does it sound like if you do mute your TV, Cody, and we have it on? How does that feel? Because I've never been on that side. Got 2 top defenders all day in the pocket, almost picked off the hands of the receiver, almost picked off by Cincy. Big. I don't know what that means. Big Game Gabe has to be the worst nickname of all time. I didn't hear that. That is stupid. Looks like ball on the 41. 3rd and 10 now. Pressure coming in again. There's no way that's not a flag. Good. That's what I like to see. That's what I like. Yes. Oh, Pete, I'm so sorry, bro. Where are you? Pete, I'm sorry. Don't quit. I pay you very well. Again, another Buffalo hold. 4th and 10 now. 47 seconds to go. You just punt it away. I mean, there's no point to go for this. You're not down too crazy. Okay, they are. They are punting it away. I just want to see some leg action, baby. Pin them. I don't even care. Pin them. Good kick. Looks like it's going to fall short. Wow, most people wouldn't even try to catch it inside the 10-yard line. Gutsy. 40 seconds to go in the half. I did unmute for a minute on the reverse touchdown to hear what they were saying. Well, yeah, there's obviously they have more inside information, so you do kind of want to see that part of it, or hear that part of it anyway. Obviously, they have cameras like right in the face of the players, so hearing them explain it is a little different from just what I can see. But we will hire somebody like Jim Sterator and take his place. Right, Romo or Corey? Dude, Romo is great. No brainer. I love Tony Romo as a commentator. I think he is the best commentator they have. Now, if you're saying like Collinsworth or me, obviously it's me. Duh. But I love Tony Romo. I like Al Michaels. He's not bad. But it's people like Collinsworth. Who was it? Joe Buck. Troy Aikman. They just throw... Bro, I'm working on the ref hand signals. Yeah. But it's people like them who just throw random stuff. Like, they would say something stupid like, if he would have caught the ball, he would have had those yards. Like, yeah, no kidding. That's how football works. Or he throws an interception and be like, Josh Allen wants that one back. Yeah, duh. That's the most annoying part about it. But, they do have the upper hand and the inside scoop for everything. So, got to give them that. But one day, we will be better. Cincy taking over. Still 17-7. Let's see if they can add to this lead. At least a field goal to get back that missed touchdown. or at least get some points back off of it. Ball on the 9-yard line, 40 seconds to go. 2 receivers at the top going left to right on the screen. Shotgun formation with a back. Dump off to P. Ryan. He goes to the bottom of your screen. Runs into his own defender. And he'll pick up 11. 10.5, 11. Good little dump off. I like that one. Mm-mm. 33 seconds left to go. Two receivers at the top of your screen. Ball on the 20. Another dump off. P. Ryan gets it again for a gain of 5. Get up. Quickly get up. 26 seconds. They take a timeout. 2nd and 5. They did. That dump off was right in the middle of the field. Obviously, you're only going to waste a few seconds doing it, but I'd probably want to save those timeouts for a little farther down the field. Because the ball's on the, looks like the 24-yard line. Jamar Chase at the bottom of the screen. One receiver at the top. Joe Burrow in a back in shotgun. And again, Samaje Perine. First down. Timeout. Timeout. Got it. I want to be there. I almost started reading that real quick, but as soon as I did, I could. That's one of those things you can read and literally hear playing in your head. Yo, that's good. I want to be the very best that no one ever was. To call these games is my real test. To entertain them is my cause. Football fans, they're my best friends. Yeah. In the league, we must contend. Joe Burrow step up. He'll keep it. Go out. He's got a ton of yards. You got to go out. You got to get up there. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. 2 seconds left in a spike. Ball on the other, what was that? 44-yard line? It's so hard because there's snow everywhere. Ball on the 44-yard line on a keeper from Joe Burrow. Getting a bunch of yards. I thought he'd at least try to go out. So there's now 2 seconds left. Wow, that fits perfectly. It does. Let's see what they can do with 2 seconds. Just Hail Mary that thing up. You got 2 seconds left. Nobody's running it back. Hopefully for their sake. Just Hail Mary that thing up. If I was Buffalo, I'd only have 3 people up there and everybody else back. Slides. And it's up. Way overthrown. He got it to the end zone, though. Buffalo Bills set to get the ball in the 3rd quarter. Which I'm going to change right now so I don't forget. Going into halftime, 17-7. Bengals up and honestly doing a lot better than I expected them to. But there's still room for the Bills to come back. Obviously, you got a whole another half of football to play. For right now, enjoy the whatever you want to call this halftime screen. I'm gonna go grab a drink, and I'll be back when halftime is over. Stick around. And we are back to some action. Since he kicked off to Buffalo, brought out to about the 28-yard line. Buffalo moving right to left on your screen. Two receivers at the bottom. Handoff right up the right seam. Looks like a gain of 3 yards. So Buffalo obviously is going to have to start putting a couple drives together. Let's see how they come out on this first drive after half. Receivers all spread out on the line. McKenzie and Davis at the bottom of your screen. Diggs at the top. Looking for Diggs over the middle. Enough for a first down. Still up, but wasn't able to get any extra yardage there. Before half, Joe Burrow, 18 of 27, 186 yards, 2 touchdowns, compared to Allen, who was 11 for 18, 119 yards, A little quick handoff. Singletary, he'll take it. Oh, still up. He'll take it for a gain of about 5. Bring up 2nd and 4 for the Bills offense. Looks like it'll be another handoff up the middle. Plenty of room. Busting through the middle. Got the first down and some. It's crazy to see. Singletary's done better at the run game when they've actually had pieces to use in the run game. Like now that they have, he hasn't been that great, but now that they have Cook back there, who's actually a pretty decent running back, it's like he's trying to prove that he should still be their number one back. Kind of forcing him to do better. Cincy just dominating in time of possession. Well, not dominating, but obviously doing a little better time of possession. Cincy's got 18 first downs compared to Buffalo's 11 and almost 100 more yards. Josh Allen back to pass. Pressure coming in. Slips it. At the top of your screen, corrals it in. Number 10. Shakir with the catch. Moving the sticks once again. He almost, Cincy's defender almost had him. Had both hands on him. Just couldn't wrap him up. 3 receivers at the bottom of your screen this time. Ball on the 29-yard line. A little high snap. Allen running down, keeps it, and he'll go for 2. Again, if you're in the chat, watching the stream, whatever it is, let me know you're in the chat. and hit that like button for me. It would be greatly appreciated. Little fake handoff, and again, pressure just cannot wrap Josh Allen up. Still on his feet. Able to pick up almost, I'd say about 8 yards. He was pretty close to that first down. Maybe even, no, yeah, it had to have been 6 yards. Something like that. I forgot it was second down. So now 3rd and 2. Josh Allen's got 17 rush yards and a rushing touchdown today. Third and 2. Allen will make adjustments, and it looks like it'll be another keeper for him. And he'll pick up the first down. Looks like plus a yard. Ball on the 20, getting close. In the corner of the end zone, and he just threw it outside. And Stephon Diggs takes out a reporter. It was a good throw, good defense by Eli Apple, but the ball was never coming down in bounds. It was about a yard out of bounds too far. And Diggs is down on the ground. And I'm sure he'll get up just fine in about 5 minutes. So, like I said before, if anybody wants to sponsor the show, just let us know. We can do live reads or we can do pre-recorded video ads. It's a win-win for both parties. You sponsor us, and we help you reach a few customers. If it sounds good, you can reach us at sportsbeast@yahoo.com. That's sports, S-P-O-R-T-Z, beast@yahoo.com. Or send us a message on the Sports Beast Facebook page. Better than the first time. But I want to start doing like ad reads and stuff like that, even for other different channels and stuff. I think that'd be a cool little element to add. Again, if you haven't seen it, Chat MVP Eva was the last week that I could do it, which was 2 weeks ago. She was the Chat MVP the prior week, so she is up there in my top left corner. I guess it would be my top right hand corner. If you want that spot, just be active in the chat. That's all you got to do. And then your name will go in place of that. The next week we do a live cast. And again, if you weren't here for the first half, I'm solo today. Cody couldn't make it up because it is snowing pretty good. But yeah, it's just me and the camera. I'm just talking to the wall today. Which is fine. It's a little weird at first, but it's alright. three receivers for Buffalo at the top of your screen. Allen in shotgun. Looks like a fake handoff. He'll keep it. Wow, and he got a pass over the middle to Cole Beasley. Looked like he got the first down. Another first down. It'll be 1st and goal for Buffalo. I didn't think he was going to get that pass off. That was nice. And then Bates coming in with the tackle to try to knock it loose and punch it out. Got a man in motion coming back down to the bottom of your screen. Back 7 yards back. And he'll be wrapped up behind the line of scrimmage for, looked like a 2-3 yard loss. Since he's still on top, 17-7 in the third quarter. Buffalo knocking on the door to get those points, though. Nyheim Hines in at running back. Got a man in motion moving up to the top of your screen. Allen back to pass. Nyheim Hines was the target. Caught. Looked like a 3 yard gain. Just over 8 minutes left to go in the third. 3rd and goal for Buffalo. Cook in motion. Way overthrown in the end zone. About a foot out of the reach of the intended receiver at the bottom of your screen. The intended receiver was Dawson Knox. Oh, that was a lot closer than I thought. Only about 6 inches out of reach. So if he took another step back in the end zone, he would have had it. 4th and goal, get a little bit of leg action. My kicker from my fantasy league, which didn't go well for me, Tyler Bass. And there's 3 points on the board for Buffalo. Gotta get that up. Buffalo just one score out of it. I just saw on Facebook that I'd got 100 reactions to a post in the last 30 days. And again, I mentioned it on there. It's not much to a lot of people, I'm sure. But it's a good start for now. I appreciate all the support that's been coming in so far. And I hope we can just keep it up. Who's the next game? Tonight? Yes, we have Dallas and San Francisco for the later game tonight, later being 6:30. I really like the way San Francisco looks. Dallas is a little shoddy. They do show good glimpses during the regular season, but when it comes down to games that really matter, I think they tend to struggle a little bit. I think I would take San Francisco over them. Let's see if they have any information. Yeah, it's basically 50-50 right now for Dallas and San Francisco. ESPN matchup predictor, 51-48 Dallas. But I do like San Francisco in that one. Cody, if you're here, just who would you take, San Francisco or Dallas? I didn't check what the actual bets were over under. I guess I can. Looks like they have San Fran -4. Over under 46.5. I think that's going to be a good game. I'd take the over on that one. Handoff down to the bottom of your screen. Joe Mixon for a gain of 2, probably 3. Looks like Josh Allen has taken over as the rush leader in this half so far. And Shakir has taken over as the receiving leader so far for Buffalo. 2nd and 6. Pressure coming in. The keeper for Joe Burrow, and he'll get the first down, +3. Move the chains. New set of downs for Cincy. Jamar Chase coming back. Now he's moving back down on a little wheel route to the bottom. And that's the receiver. And he'll stay on his feet, moving the chains again. Picking up the first down, plus a yard. Jamar Chase. Been kind of a little quiet in this game. But definite obvious playmaker. Yeah, me too, Dominic. He'll go for a big one. One arm catch. One hand catch. Higgins on the bottom of your screen. Wow. That'll put the ball at about the 40-yard line. Oh, he got wrapped up, tripped up, I should say. Joe Burrow got tripped up, tried to get the ball out. Just threw it straight to the ground. In the area of a receiver, though. Defender came in hot, ended up on his stomach somehow, and still able to wrap up the feet of Joe Burrow. Over the middle. Oh, and Hayden Hurst drops it. Sorry, Irwin. I just saw that long hair. Trenton Irwin, number 16. That would have been an easy 7-8 yard gain. There wasn't anybody around him for at least a few yards. 3rd and 10 for Cincy. They're 3 for 5. Looks like somebody's taking a timeout. Buffalo will take a timeout. Just over 5 minutes to go in the third. Cody, I didn't even see this. Over, you're taking the over. Niners -4 in the Niners money line. Probably pretty close, yeah. Oh, that's right on. I was gonna say 28-32 Niners. 2 receivers at the top of your screen. Since he's going left to right on your TV, ball on the 40-yard line. Joe Burrow's back to pass. He'll get it to the line of scrimmage. There's Hayden Hurst, who hurdles a man. First down and some. Excuse me. I like that. All the other receivers just kind of cleared the way, giving him an open lane on an easy pass, and just enough to pick up the first down, pretty much. 2 receivers at the bottom of your screen. Looks like they have a fullback in for a little blocking. Handoff. Joe Mixon. Just staying on his feet. Just keeping those legs turning. He'll pick up almost 8 yards. I need the Bengals and 49ers money line to cash in on a 4-leg parlay. Nice. Ball's now on the 20-yard line for Cincy. It was a keeper. Joe Burrow keeper, and it looks like he'll just get on the other side of the first down line. Now they'll replay this Joe Burrow keeper for like the next 14 minutes. Now it's Cincy who's knocking on the door for some more points. 3 minutes to go in the third. 3 minutes, 20 seconds. They're looking at the spot of the ball. It can't be if the clock's running. 3rd and 1. They didn't give him the spot. I would presume it's another keeper here. But you have Joe Mixon in the back there. Why not? Yep, pitch to Joe Mixon to the top of your screen. First down to the 10, all the way down to the 5. First and goal. Cincinnati Bengals looking to add to their 7-point lead. Good running, good blocking. Just being able to stay behind your big man right there. If he was a step faster, I think he would have been able to break through. You have Trent and Irvin moving to the top of your screen. 2 receivers at the bottom. Little out route action. There's a flag. Pete, welcome to the second half. A little pass interference action, I'm assuming. Yep, pass interference. Tre'Davious White Good job, Pete. Oh, yeah, he's all over him. That was the motion man, Trent Irvin. Just did not get off of his back. Chase moving into the line. Looks like it'll be a run right up the middle, I'm assuming. Yep, handoff Joe Mixon. Right now he's stopped. He is just short of the line. He almost got to push over. Just short of the end zone. I thought he was just going to be stopped standing up. But he kept those legs turning. And then he fell backwards. So it was second and goal, 1 yard to go. It's a keeper for Burrow. Timeout. Somebody. Anybody. Oh, it's a flag. $12 men on the field. Buffalo. I mean, you can't move it any closer. Now it's a keeper. Oh, offsides. Encroachment. Number 97. You're getting your workout, Pete. Encroachment. Jordan Phillips on the defense. That ball was passed and completed in the end zone. However, it was blown dead from that penalty. Still second and goal. I'm going to guess one of these. He's just going to keep it. I'll just keep saying keeper. You got to be like 3 inches from the end zone. Got to be a keeper at some point. Buffalo's definitely stacking the box for it. Oh, handoff. Right up the middle. Ref on the top. They're not calling it a touchdown. They're marking him short. The nose of the football is so close. Yeah, get the other angle and you'll see he's in. You're going to tell me he's not in? There's the challenge flag. You see him disappear behind a line of people that are on the line of scrimmage. Or line of scrimmage is here. They're coming this way. The people are here. You see him disappear behind those people and then get pushed back. It's got to be a touchdown. Defense standing strong. Yeah, but I don't think they... I seriously think he was in. But they're going to say not enough evidence because you don't see where the ball is, even though more than half of his body is over the line. I don't know. We'll see. If it stands, it'll be short. If they overturn it and say that he was in, it will be Joe Mixon's first touchdown of the game. Joe Mixon, who's got 7 touchdowns on the year, 814 yards on 210 attempts. So honestly, he's not averaging as many yards as typically. He's only averaging about 4 yards per attempt, but in the hands of a running back, that's not bad at all. How long has this drive been? 6 minutes, 13 seconds. Touchdown. I knew it was going to be a touchdown. They have overturned the ruling because you can clearly see him disappear into a pile of both players, and they're on the line. His whole body almost goes over, and then he gets pushed back. So one of the most anticlimactic touchdowns that we're going to have. Let's see if he can knock on this extra point. McPherson lined up. Easy. Chip shot. So it'll be 23-10. Cincy's still on top. They talk about this all the time, about basically the delay of game, how when clocks hit 0, the ref has enough time to see the clock hit 0 and then look down at the ball. So I'm sure that'll be a meme for the next week. If play stands a total of 34, that's 69% of the way there. Yeah, definitely whole body over, yeah. I mean, I saw it from both sides. There was no way it wasn't going to be a touchdown. Even the side where you only see his back. I mean, you clearly see it. He'll bring this one out. Still on his feet. He'll be brought out to about the 32-yard line. That's Nyheim Hines on the return. But there is a flag. Holding on Buffalo now. Quentin Morris. I don't know. I honestly don't know. That should only be a 5-yard penalty. That's weird. I hope that's not what that's called. So the ball's all the way down to about the 11. Josh Allen will roll out. Just out of the reach of Stephon Diggs. Just giving him, you got to go this way kind of thing. Yeah, just out of the hands for a big play. Haven't really been able to connect that much all game. It's like they haven't been on the same page. It does say Browns Steelers. Why does that say Browns Steelers? That's weird that it does. Josh Allen all day in the pocket. Looks like McKenzie with the catch. Shaking defenders. And he'll pick up about 8 yards. I'd 100% change the title. Be 3rd and 2 for the Buffalo Bills. Deep ball. Knocked away by Cincy. Ball was intended for Gabe Davis, and he had it in his hands. But Cincy knocked it out. Number 29, Taylor Britt. Beautiful play. It was in the breadbasket. And he stole it like Yogi Bear. Yeah, I don't know why it did that. I even checked before the stream to make sure it changed. And I thought it did. It's changed on YouTube. A little bit of leg action that I'm going to miss here trying to fix the title. And he'll let it roll inside the 40. What do I have it? Bengals, Cincinnati Bengals versus LiveCast. Yeah, I just noticed that, Cody. It's right on YouTube, but it's not on Facebook. That was weird. Joe Burrow back to pass. A little dump off to Mixon at the bottom of your screen. First down plus some. All the way out to about the 50. Let's see if I can update that. Nope, it still says Browns. I don't know why it says that. Whatever. Oh, this will be one that I have to change by itself every time, even though I'm supposed to be able to change both titles at once. It's still Highmark, right? Highmark Stadium? That's still where the Bills play? I think it is. %69 going into the fourth quarter. That's not any good. We're behind schedule by 6%. Oh. All right, if you were on Facebook, I had a connection error issue from changing the title. Um, Cody, do you think you could? I don't know if it's back up or not. Check Facebook and see if we're back up. Okay, I think it is. If you're back on YouTube, we are back up on at least the live. I guess it's going to be a two-parter because you can't change title midstream. But anyways, Joe Mixon again with the handoff. He'll take it to the bottom of the screen, almost picking up another first down. NFL made Mixon mad, and Cody's right. He was mad, and he does play better when he is mad. So what's up, everybody? Welcome back. We had a little connection issue with Facebook. Apparently, it doesn't like changing the title of the stream halfway through. If you're here, just let me know in the chat. Let me know what's up. How's your snowy day going? Right now, Cincy's up 24-10, going into the fourth quarter for Buffalo. Yeah, it's fixed. Thank you. Yeah, it looks like we're good. Note to self, don't change the stream name halfway through. That's all I did. 1st and 10 for Cincy. Really moving this ball on about the 38-yard line. And a dump off to Jamar Chase. And he'll take it for a gain of, look like 8, 9, depending on where he stepped out. Still in. Oh, he took that pretty far. Probably 9 yards. Tightrope and 5 of it. And bring up a second down for Cincy now. Man in motion to the top of your screen. 2 receivers at the top of your screen. Look like a bunch of blockers. Quick pass. Knocked down at the line of scrimmage. Number 55. Boogie Basham. I don't know if he's a junior. I don't know if it said junior on his back. But it does not say it on here. It looks like it does say junior. But it does not say it on my sheet. It does. So 3rd and 2. This Buffalo defense got to hold strong. Pressure coming. Deep throw. Just overthrown. Flag. Bills defenders look like they collided with each other, which also collided with the receiver. Now 2 defenders down. That's pass interference on Tre'Davious White, and he was holding them all day. Oh. The Buffalo defenders collided with each other. While T. Higgins just somehow managed to get out of the way. Junior. Every time I hear Junior, I think of my wife and kids. Pancakes and waffles. Boy, I ought to kick you out of that chair. Another, who is that? Is that Damon Wayans? I think it is. Damon Wayans is so hilarious. YouTube ain't actually that far behind as long as you stay live. Facebook a couple more seconds behind, but you know, it is what it is. We all have fast forward and rewind now, so just make sure your TVs are synced up to where you're at in the video cast or the live cast. Yeah. And then you'll be good to go. It's I always think of that, and then Bubba J from, I can't think of his name, the ventriloquist guy. They're making a left turn. Had the extra point for Cincy. Did I not do that? Oh, you're right, I didn't. Thank you. Is Dominic watching still, or Jeff Dunham? Yes. Is Dominic watching still, or is he gone? Congratulations, everybody. We have just received 100 messages today from the Restream chat. I appreciate you being here. Appreciate you chatting along. I think that's the most messages we've had in a stream so far. Mainly because Cody puts every word in a single Dunham in a single chat message. Dom's here. Oh, a little fake handoff keeper by Joe Burrow. Tried to go up the middle with it. They better give him that yard. 2nd and goal for Cincinnati. You watching the game, Dominic? Cincinnati with 6 more minutes of time of possession. Yeah. Burrow back to pass. Quick. Just over the hands of the receiver. Hayden Hurst at the front of the end zone. Boosting these numbers. Yeah. Yeah, you are. Cool. Is it still snowing down there, Cody? Again, Cincinnati knocking on the door for some points. Handoff up the middle again, and he only gets a couple. Is that Samaje P. Ryan? Nope, that was Mixon. It looked like it said 30. 34 or something. Yeah, he's 34. We get a little bit of leg action by McPherson. He's made... Whoa, he's 1 for 1 today. That doesn't make... Oh, field goals. 1 for 1 field goals. But even that... Oh, and he drained it. Lost it in the snow. Buffalo down big right now in the 4th quarter. Oh, there's a flag. Buffalo just getting eaten alive with penalties. Neutral zone. He was lined up in the neutral zone. Yeah, I feel that, Cody. I feel like we're like the last street in the city that ever gets plowed. All the other streets are clear, and I can't even make it off my street to get to clear streets. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know I could switch between only YouTube, only Facebook chats. That's pretty cool. The more stuff you find out when you're just staring at the screen for 3 hours, 3.5 hours. Cody, so we'll figure out next week's games, and I want to decide early so I can post on social media what games we're gonna do or what game we're gonna call next Sunday. So if you have one that you want to call, just let me know. Because honestly, I really don't care. Because San Francisco's playing tonight. So, I mean, it just depends on what game. Like, if you can do a Saturday game or if we're doing a Sunday game, just let me know. Cincy will kick off to Buffalo after the made field goal. Naheem Hines back to receive. Too far in, he'll let it bounce. Buffalo down 17. Still very doable for a team like Buffalo, though. Josh Allen pump fakes, and he'll hit Dawson Knox at a big gain. Like I said, doable. Ball now on the 44-yard line. Receiver slips at the top of your screen. And another big one just thrown out of bounds. 2nd and 10 for Buffalo. Just under 11 minutes to go in the fourth. Just started. You got Diggs in motion down to the bottom of your screen. Pressure coming in. Slips it again. Caught at the first down marker. Right in the middle of your field. Number 11, Cole Beasley. Allen playing reminds me a lot of Big Ben. Obviously, he's more mobile than Ben was. But just the way he stands in there and takes those hits and able to slip defenders. And as I'm saying, he gets knocked down. No whistles. It did not look like his arm was going forward from what I saw. Hendrickson was the one who picked up the ball. That snow makes it hard to see. Oh, I don't know. It might have been going forward. Because it was just at the angle where he starts to whip it back, but the bottom of his arm was going forward. He's still out there, though. I'm sure they'll take a break to look at this. The bottom of his arm. Hi, Aubrey. It's your daughter. The bottom of his arm was going forward, but the ball itself didn't look like it was. So that'll be an interesting call. Interesting to see what they say. That was an hour ago? Oh, yeah. Sweet. To anybody who wasn't here before, if you like gaming, go check out The Graveyard. It's a gaming channel. You're going to have a lot of fun over there watching videos, post a lot of content, all different kinds of stuff, from Assassin's Creed to the nostalgic kind of feeling. I don't know if he played Diablo on stream, but I know he's played it tons of times. Just stuff like that. Baldur's Gate for the nostalgic people. Go check him out. It's The Graveyard on Facebook and YouTube. Make sure you show him some love. And also, if you want some more sports content, Baller's on a budget. YouTube, Facebook is mainly what he's on. But he's also got TikTok and Twitter. Make sure you go show him some love if you want some more sports content. And also, if you're watching this, slap that like button. Subscribe if you want to. Follow the page if you want to. Overall, just watch the content. I would appreciate it. So we're back. Looks like the call does get overturned. Had to have said it was moving forward. Bills got lucky with that one. Stephon Diggs motioning up to the top of your screen. That's who Allen's looking at. He'll keep it. He'll scramble. And he'll come down shy of the first down. It was a clean hit, Josh. He's looking for a flag on a late hit, I'm sure. That ball never moves forward. I don't like that. Don't like that call one bit. Nope. Third and 4 for this Buffalo offense. Motion man going down to the bottom. Looks like Nyheim Hines. Pressure comes in again. And still able to make the plays, Dawson Knox. They're just waiting for him to get up, too. They never touched him, but he gave himself up. They want that ball. I've never seen 3 players stand around and just wait. Like they were in a boxing stance. man, he got in there so fast. That was number 21, Mike Hilton. Just able to get around untouched. The panic is setting in. I completely agree. Defense, he's got a little bit of time. Look like down right at the, it looks like the 20-yard line, brought down by Singletary. Made an open field tackle. Just under 8.5 minutes to go. 2nd and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line. Looks like the 21. Batted down at the line. Almost picked off. That was crazy. Number 92. Was that who it was? Yep. Hill. With a BJ. Yeah, I knew it was either DJ or BJ. BJ Hill with the deflected pass. Making it 3rd and 10. Receivers all spread out. Flag. False start is what they're motioning. Why are you taking so long? So Pete only showing up for a second. But it did look like they've... no penalties on Cincy at all this half. I don't even know about last half. I didn't see. Defense a little confused right now. Quick pass to Singletary. Want to look like a screen. And he'll pick up a bunch of yards to bring up a 4th down. I mean, if you're Buffalo, you got to go for it. You got 7 minutes. You're down by 17. You have to stay out on this field. 4th and 6th. I'm looking for Dawson Knox either up the seam. Got all day in the pocket for Josh Allen. Pressure coming in. Batted away, intended for Gabe Davis in the end zone. And the defense bats it away. Cincy will take over. It was Eli Apple on the coverage. Wow. Just a little, it was thrown a little behind Gabe Davis. So that definitely helped. If it was thrown into the front corner of that end zone, I think Bills would have had a touchdown. But it was thrown just a hair behind, giving the advantage to Eli Apple. That's Puppy Garden. So it was a pretty good, I don't even want to call it a back and forth in the first half, but both defenses, both offenses were showing some good signs. Like they could have came out in this second half and done pretty well, turned it around. But it's really been, aside from the field goal that Buffalo had, it's really been all Cincy. And like I was talking to Heather, I said I will gladly eat my words on Cincy not giving them enough credit this year. I will gladly eat my words for them to move on. I'm not a Cincinnati fan, but like I was saying earlier, I just like to see, I know they were in it last year, I just like to see different people in the playoffs. And to be honest with you, I think they're hyped up more than they should be. They're a great team. Josh Allen's a great quarterback. You got Diggs. They don't really have a great run game. And without Von Miller, their defense it's all right. It'll get the job done, but I think they're hyped up more than they should be. I was happy to see the people on like ESPN and stuff like that when they do like the power rankings and stuff that they didn't have them number one, which I didn't think they should be for a very long time now this season. And I didn't never paid much attention to KC, and they are a powerhouse team. Especially losing Tyreek Hill, somebody like Tyreek Hill. It's just, you think the team's just going to go away now. That's not even the case. You still have one of the best quarterbacks to play the game. Shouldn't even go that far yet, but you know where it's going. In Patrick Mahomes. He's just making that team work, and it's good to see them back up to where they are now. Nonetheless, my pick for taking I should have stuck with what I was saying a couple days ago. I should have taken Cincy on this. I was thinking it's a home game. It's going to be an emotional. Like I said before, it's a different atmosphere when you're there. But Cincy did a good job of building a lead and keeping it and keeping their foot on the gas. Hand off Samaje Perine right up the middle. Still on his feet. First down plus some. We're going to gain a 13 on that one. Yeah, but this Cincy offense just has not given up. The defense has been very consistent today. And I try not to be more one-sided than the other. I try to be as neutral as I can. Cody, did you hear they were talking about Al Michaels not being enthusiastic about games he was calling? If you didn't, you'll have to check it out. Fans were getting on him, and they were asking, or they were basically saying, I demand you step down, stop calling sports because you're not enthusiastic about Thursday night football. And we all know where Thursday night football was this year. It was literally the most garbage of games. Except maybe the first two weeks. And he even said something about it. He's like, well, how am I supposed to be enthusiastic about the lineup that you guys have given me? And it's Al Michaels. He just got that contract with ESPN. And he's not going anywhere. There's not a shot. Let's see here. So Bills have no more timeouts. 7 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Cincinnati up by 17, 27-10. Cincy has the ball on the 30-yard line. Run right up the middle to a stacked box. Gain of nothing by Mixon. Diggs showing he's mad. On the sideline, I'm sure that's what was going on during that timeout. Stephon Diggs only had 8 targets. That's insane. Not really with considering how bad this team was doing. It'll be another pass or I'm sorry, another run. Mixon right up the middle, breaks free. They might mark him just shy of the first down. He did a lot of sliding. Yep, 3rd and 2. Oh yeah, Stephon Diggs, 4 receptions for 35 yards all game. As long as it was a 16-yarder. Another handoff right up the middle. Oh, and that knee was down pretty close, but they'll give him the spot. Obviously, they got a big lead. It's less than 5 minutes. It's going to be a lot of runs. And that's exactly what it is. Just another one. This time for a gain of 4. Wilcox showing a little anger or excitement, one of the two. Eli Apple getting a little crazy on the sidelines. So not the best of performances from Buffalo today. Back 4 yards deep, and again, straight up the middle. That was Samaje Perine. And he'll keep the legs turning for a gain. Well, the poll was right. They had Cincy at 100%. Should have listened to the poll. Samaje Perine trying to get over the line, and he'll be dropped short. And he will be dropped short of the first down marker. But nothing too crazy at this point. I mean, I don't necessarily think you need to go for it. It's 4th and 1 though. Let's see where the ball is, where it's placed. It's about the 50. Why not? Oh, that's going to be a false start. First penalty. Volson, false start. That's crazy. That'll bring up 4th and 6. They're definitely getting a little leg action going now. Let me see a good punt. There was one decent one today. But I just want to see... let me see you pin this one. At least drop it on the 20 or something. Just over 2.5 minutes to go. Cincy getting a little leg action in before the end of the game. Good punt. He set it at the 9-yard line. A little corner kick there. Overall, I mean, unless for somehow they managed to come back with 3 minutes left, they're gonna need big plays. But I don't think this defense has given that up. Ball passed out to the 10, Singletary, and he'll have a short gain before being pushed out of bounds. You could spot it at any point now. I would like to tell everybody. 2nd and 1. It was a good game. But I think for that to work, it was too little too late. Another small pass that Dawson knocks, bringing it out to about the 31. They're going to get a playoff. They do get a playoff before the 2-minute warning. A little sidearm action, dump off. Singletary, you were clearly down. You got knocked down. You didn't get touched. You got hit in the knees. Eli Apple, finally happy. Nobody's calling him burnt toast.
Hi everybody, and welcome to the Graveyard. My name is Brandon. You'll probably hear myself refer to myself as B. This is a gaming channel that my brother and I started about a year ago, just to get away from the day and enjoy ourselves. We've been playing video games since we were kids. We play anything from horror, side-scrollers, and games that make us feel old, such as Crash Bandicoot. Come check us out. Like, comment, subscribe, follow, tell a friend, and challenge yourselves every single day with whatever it is. Bye, everybody.
What's up, guys? You want to be a baller like me? Well, you can't, but what you can do is like and subscribe to videos of ballers on a budget. Release a video, maybe 2, every week. It's as easy as a free throw. Damn it.
Oh. Sorry, hit the halftime thing. I didn't mean to. I just showed a couple promos. They were on a break, so I figured I'd show some promos. Again, Sports Beast, Ballers on a Budget, The Graveyard. Make sure you go check them out. Show us all some love. We would greatly appreciate it. Don't be afraid to be commenting down in the chat. You know, we're here to have a good time, just talking and relaxing, really. Just watching some football. No different from what we do every other Sunday. So make sure you're up there. You'll get your name in the chat. I'm going to have to go back and look through. But I think for this chat, Cody might get his name in the chat. That's what happens when you aren't able to make it. You can participate in stuff like this. When you're not the one calling the games, you can participate in the chat. So I think I might put Cody's name in this chat as chat MVP. Josh Allen back to pass, pressure coming in, knocked out of Dawson Knox's hands. 3rd and 7, just on the other side of the first down, and it was jarred loose. Excuse me. But like I was saying before, honestly, not the game I expected. But or not the game I'd hope to see. But with teams like this, you can expect this. Run down to the bottom of your screen. Singletary for a gain of a few. It looks like he picked up a new first down. A minute and a half left to go in the game. Joe Burrow looking happy on the sidelines. Josh Allen, another quick pass over the middle. Singletary. Is that Singletary? And he'll be run out of bounds. Yes, it is Singletary. And he will be run out of bounds. We've seen two different Bengals teams this season. We've also seen two different Bills teams. Week 1 through 8, an entirely different team. On O-line stepped up in the defensive lockdown. Yeah, I mean, when you get beat by the Steelers in Week 1, that kind of puts a shock on everybody. Second and 4 for the Buffalo Bills, just to try to get some kind of points on the board. Ball at the 38-yard line. They're moving a little bit. Eli Apple up at the top of your screen. Defense coming in. Got all day to throw in the pocket, though. Intercepted! Picked off by number 29. Cam Taylor-Britt with the interception. Just to cap off what little hope Buffalo had to even score one more time. Bengals to the Super Bowl versus the 49ers would be insane. Yeah. Just beautifully read. That was a good pass. Tried to intended receiver Cole Beasley. But Josh Allen just not enough heat on it. And that's pretty much going to end the game. I mean, he's going to down it out 3 times and you're done. Joe Burrow, Bengals. Moving on. Yeah, I mean, they got one kneel out left. They just need it right there. They will go on to play KC. I think, right? Should be. Yeah, because KC won last night. Yeah. Good job. I mean, both teams played good in the first half, and then clearly Cincy was the better team in the second half. And it wasn't even a contest. I mean, they just outplayed them in every aspect of the game. But there you have it. They already were in my book, owning the head-to-head. Injured with a high ankle sprain, put the Bengals as a favorite. Yeah. Rematch. No, this does not need to be a rematch. Or are you talking about the Chiefs-Bengals? Or are you talking about the Bills-Bengals? So, yep, KC will play Cincinnati in the AFC Championship, and either Dallas or San Fran, the winner of that game, will play Philly in that one. And honestly, I think San Fran winning that one, and I would take San Fran over Philly because I think San Fran's just a more well-rounded team. And then to see, I don't know. It's tough to say with Mahomes. It's tough for me to say who's going to be the winner of that one. Bengals obviously favorites now that his ankle's all jacked up. Mahomes' ankle's is all jacked up, but you saw him play. It was Jacksonville, though. Yeah, I mean, I could easily see Bengals versus 49ers. Which is kind of good. I mean, two people that rarely ever, or barely, obviously, they've both been it. I think, have the Bengals been? Yeah, duh. They were in last year. Duh. But to see two new people, it's not the Patriots. It's not KC. I mean, it could be, but the idea is hopefully it's two new people, which I think is always pretty sweet. But yeah, there you have it. That was the live cast for Buffalo Cincy matchup. Cincy coming away with the victory, moving on in the playoff bracket, 27-10 against Buffalo. Good, hard fought. I don't even know if you call it hard fought. Good fought win for Cincy. Everything worked for YouTube. I had to change the stream. Facebook got a two-parter, so congratulations. But yeah, that's pretty much the stream. I'm going to go ahead and end it there. 49ers or Eagles? I would take 49ers. I just think they're a well-rounded team. A more well-rounded team. But yeah, like I was saying, I'm just going to go ahead and end it there. Good stream. I'm going to go ahead and get ready to watch. Who's coming up again? I know I said it before. Oh, Dallas, San Francisco. To see our next game cast, live cast is what I keep calling it, will be the AFC, NFC Conference Championship games. So that'll be pretty exciting. Just one game and Pro Bowl away from the Super Bowl. Like I said before, it's the happiest time and the saddest time of the year. We're still in playoffs, which makes for good games. And the saddest time is football's almost over. So they've got to wait another few months to get back at it. But, again, that is the game cast. Cody, I'm going to put your name up in the chat for next week. We need to get some people in here so they can be chat MVPs, just like Eva was this week and Cody will be next week. So yeah, make sure you're commenting down in the chat, just chilling out with us and having fun. That's all we're about. That's all we care about. I appreciate everybody for tuning in, everybody who talked, everybody who commented, everybody who made this stream better than it could have been. So again, I thank you. Make sure you're checking us out. Like, comment, subscribe, follow, whatever you want to do. I appreciate everything you guys do in supporting me and us. And we'll see you on the next one.